All right, so this is Bill and
Hey, well, you're not Bill. I'm Bill.
well, this is Bill and Lauren.
Oh, okay. You're Lauren.
All right, because we ride a lot. When we do these rides, people see our pictures, but they don't really, they don't.
Understand where we're going,
Right.
or where we've been,
Right.
and what we've done. So this is what, Coyote Lake, Coyote Lake, right?
Coyote Lake with Gilroy Hot Springs.
Yeah.
And a little bit of Cañada Road.
Right, just outside of Gilroy, California.
Yeah. So essentially, hey, it's California.
Yeah. We come into the park.
So this is kind of a general overview of the whole area.
Right.
And there's Coyote Lake, and
It's part of a reservoir, and so we park at a general parking lot and head out.
We head out, and Bill and I are heading out, and got to the bathroom, done our thing, and notice the cursor is relative to the steepness. So we're leaving the park.
Oh, but wait, look at the side there. Can you see? You can already see the hill. Oh, look at this. That's the 19% grade.
That's the 19% grade.
Oh, man.
So notice how slow the cursor's going here. So Bill and I are climbing out of the park.
Yeah, climbing.
Yeah, and we haven't even warmed up yet.
Yeah, there's a little dip before it catches the road.
Right, and then we head out, and this is our first real downhill. And notice how the cursor is just taking off because this is our first downhill. But
yeah.
But to get to, we're heading to the hot spring.
Wait, that was where the stones were.
Yeah, yep. I picked up some stones that were in the middle of the road, and we're heading towards Gilroy Hot Springs first before we head to Cañada. So we're going down here. And it's January. It's cold. We're doing this ride because we don't think we'll be able to do a ride on Sunday because the rain's coming.
Yeah, and it's mostly uphill overall from the park to where we're heading.
Right, and notice how we're snaking through. It's a riverbed, and a lot of times, like you see here in the Google Earth view, it looks dry. But today, because of the rain, there was just about a couple inches of water.
Oh, and there's the fire station. Right?
And there's the fire station we just passed.
Yeah.
And we're gonna make a right there. Well, when we come back, it'll be a left. But there's,
we're gonna go that way.
We're gonna go that way. So we're coming down the valley, and
and there's Hunting Hollow.
There's Hunting Hollow. So a lot of people stay at Hunting Hollow or stop at Hunting Hollow to hike into the Henry Coe
backwoods.
Well, yeah, Henry Coe Woods, because this is essentially a huge state park on the lower part of the Bay Area. And this is actually not one of those parks that a lot of people go to because it's in Gilroy, and most people, they go north. So it's really kind of a quiet, out-of-the-way gem kind of park. And, during the pandemic and stuff like that, there's not a lot of people here. I think Bill and I saw maybe, 5-6 people riding on this road. So, it's used and stuff like that, but it's...
Oh, and there's the bridge to the hot springs.
So this is the bridge.
That's closed.
So what Bill does here is he stops and he gives us a little bit of a... All right, so let's listen to his thing.
We're here at Gilroy Hot Springs. Actually, the bridge that goes into the old Gilroy Hot Springs. The bridge is closed as the hot springs are currently closed, but you can come up the road to this point. It's a nice climb from Coyote Lake, Harvey Bear Park, down about 6.5 miles below us. It's about 600 feet of climb to get up to here on the road. Nice, beautiful day in the mid-40s in January 2021. So, beautiful day. Hope everyone's having a great beginning of their new year.
That was pretty good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Pretty professional, I think.
Yeah, very professional.
Yeah.
All right, so Bill's riding his Sutra. That's the bike he was on, and that's one of our. I have one identical to that. And that's what we use for our big touring when we're riding, with a lot of bags and a lot of camping and that sort of thing. But I'm on something else. I'm on a different type of Sutra, and it's a little bit lighter, and it climbs a little bit better, and
yeah, it doesn't have the racks either.
It doesn't have the racks. It's not as big and that sort of thing. So there's Hunting Hollow from the other direction, and notice the cursor's kind of going a lot faster because we're actually going downhill. But there are still some climbs here, and you'll notice how it slows down.
Oh yeah, right here.
There's where we made the left
on Cañada.
On Cañada, and that's the California Fire Station.
Oh yeah, but this is all uphill. We didn't know that.
Yeah, we didn't know this because the direction we're going now, we have never gone before, and we had come down this.
I'm thinking, wow, there's some cool little rollers.
Yeah, it's a cool little roller, but it actually turned out to be going up was not as cool.
Yeah.
And
there was one.
Yeah,
oh, look at that.
See how we slowed down there, and as you can tell, the cursor's just slowing down a little bit. But the thing is that some of these climbs are so steep that when you get to a part that's only about 4 or 5 degrees, it seems like it's flat. When in reality, you're still going uphill.
Yeah, you're still going uphill.
And so what we're doing here is we're actually going uphill. And every so often you'll see it really slow down. And there's like a little pen there where they have like cattle and stuff like that. And so here we're coming to the, coming to this open field, and we were going to do a left here
And go to the
another part of the
stopped.
park, but we stopped, had our power bars, and I don't know if you can see it in this overhead view, but this is kind of like a hillside, and the wind was coming, and it was getting actually a little bit colder.
Oh yeah, you got cold.
And I sat on the ground, and I'm sweating because I sweat like a pig, and all of a sudden I reached that point where I started to sneeze because I was cold, and we're like, it's
Let's get out of here.
It's time to get out of here.
Now,
Now notice how much faster we're going, because now we're going downhill. Now we're back to that rollers that we thought about, and so there was a great little valley, and it is absolutely beautiful in this valley because, when we started there was a lot of cloud cover, but it's really funny because as we're going down the valley, the clouds are starting to dissipate, and we have a lot more blue skies, a lot more sun, but it's still kind of cold and damp. Again, it's January. And obviously this Google pictures, I don't know, summertime maybe.
And our top speeds were about 23, 24.
Yeah. So we're doing about 20, 17.
We're averaging about 20.
Yeah, we've got a great little speed coming in. And there's we make the left at the California Fire Department.
And then just 3 climbs left.
And there's just 3 climbs left.
Man.
So we're climbing out of the valley. There are some downs, but we're making good time. And we're feeling pretty good.
There it is. There's the first.
So there's one of the first climbs out of the valley. Notice how, it's funny if you look at the 2 lines, the blue lines. The other line is when we came, and you can always tell when it's climbing because it's a little squiggly, whereas when you're going fast, it's a very straight kind of line. So here we are. We're making good time. We've got one more climb out of here, and you'll notice all of a sudden we'll start slowing down because here we go.
10% and we were into the wind.
So this is like 10%. We're heading into the wind, but and I'm catching. And so this is the crest of the hill, and then we have these quick little S turns.
Right, and then a 12%er here.
And here's a 12% climb up, and now it's all downhill and fast, and we're coming back to the parking lot. And at this point, I'm just like, that was great. I'm on a new bike. Bill's doing great. We see the car, and we are done.
Hopefully you had fun.
A little bit more insight into what we do on our Saturdays instead of just seeing 1 or 2 pictures, and you gotta ride along with us.
Yeah, and listen along with us as we make this video.
That's right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.